Hey, how you doing there? Henry Olsen here from Super Simple Guitar, and welcome to another episode of Hang with Henry. All right, roll the intro. All right, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. Today we're going to be taking a look at a very cool Sheryl Crow tune. This is a relatively new tune. And when I first discovered this tune, I literally listened to it like 50 times in a row, to the point where my wife had to tell me to turn it off. You might know the situation. Anyways, this one is featuring Chris Stapleton, and it's a really, really cool groove. It's really just, it just makes you feel good when you listen to it. Also, some great songwriting in there that I'm sure you're going to enjoy. I'm going to be pointing out all the details. So without any further ado, let's take a look at Sheryl Crow's tune, Tell Me When It's Over. All right, let's listen together. All right, so the first thing that I'm noticing here is the groove, and that I want you to notice is the groove. So it's going from A minor into a C major, into a G major, then into a D. And what I want you to notice is how this C major and the D major, how they're both a little bit ahead of the beat. So the A minor is kind of in the pocket. Then that C was slightly ahead of the beat, right? And then it goes into the G. And then that D is slightly ahead of the beat too. And that's what gives it this cool, groovy feel. Another thing I want you to notice is listen to how laid back the other band members are at the beginning of the tune. So the bass player isn't even playing anything. The drummer is just laying down this really solid groove, and Chris Stapleton is just playing the guitar and grooving with the drums. So let's listen one more time from the beginning here, and then just notice all of these details now, okay? So listen how laid back it is. They're just leaving space, they're grooving, they're not in a hurry to do anything. And that's why it feels so good to listen to, just because it's so in the pocket, you know, it just feels so good. All right, so let's do it. The bass. Bit ahead of the beat. All right, A minor into the C, G, D. Looking for a heartbeat, but I don't hear a sound. This is the vocal. Anything's better than hanging around knowing that the other one is through. I mean, that's a really good, love song lyric without being cliche. Hanging around without knowing that the other one's through. Listen now. Tell me when it's over. So what happened there is we're going from this major tonality, more or less. So we're starting off thinking of the key of G, right? But we're starting on the 2 chord, which is the A minor. And it's going 2 to the 4 to the 1 and then to the 5, right? The D major is our 5 chord. But what she does now, and this is really cool songwriting that I really like, is she's taking this major chord and just making it minor, right? And that's really great songwriting, and it's taking us to a different place, right? It's kind of taking us a little bit back. And what you'll see Chris Stapleton doing is he'll play the D minor once and just let it ring, right? We're not in a hurry. And then the second time around, because it's 2 bars of D minor, 2 bars of A minor, the second time around he'll add a little groove. So it's kind of this, right? And then the second time around it's kind of add a little bit of groove in there, right? He's playing with dynamics, and that's what you want to do in a band context. It's not just about learning the chords, right? It's about also playing with the dynamics of those chords that you're playing, right? And that's what makes a song great. So let's just go a little bit back here and listen to how we go from that major chord into that minor chord.
Tell me when it's over. 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 'Cause I don't.
Sorry, that was actually it. Let me just go back a little bit. Hang with me here.
Tell me
Here we
when
go.
it's
D minor.
over. Tell me when it's 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 over.
Now we're going to a G. So you can hear he had that ringing and then adding in a little groove. Go to the A minor, let it ring, add a little groove, same thing, right? And then they go into a G major, which is again unexpected, right? It's a really cool move to make. And then this is one of my favorite parts. She goes to F, to a D with the F sharp on the bass, and then into a G. I just love this part. So it's I'm playing with a little more groove here. Into that G, and then it goes, I don't want to be. And then after that, back to it goes to E major, last 2, and then back to E minor. So let's listen to that.
I don't wanna be.
There it was.
Tell me when it's over. Tell me when it's over. Tell me
minor.
when
Now we're going
it's
into that G.
over. 'Cause I don't wanna be. Last
E major.
too
That E major is also so unexpected and sounds so cool in there, I think. And then we get into solo number 1. Let's listen.
count the days.
All right, so the band is continuing with that groove. They're doing that A minor to the C to the G to the D. And he's, because we're kind of in this G major tonality, he's using that and playing like an E minor pentatonic, right? So there's your shape. And he's doing this nice, simple little solo, something kind of like this. So very simple, but yet melodic. And then again, listen for those phrases, right? He has great phrasing in there, nothing too complicated, and it's very melodic at the same time. And that's something that your ear will remember. So just a great example how solos don't need to be complicated for them to really have a huge impact, right? Let's listen to that solo one more time here. All right. Sorry.
'Cause I don't wanna be.
Here we go.
Last too long. Count the days.
So nice. C into the G.
But I think I'm numbers up. Is there any way? Oh,
We're just grooving.
make you feel enough. I can see everything is feeling strange, but neither one of us knows why. I don't wanna face it. We're in a situation where somebody's always saying goodbye.
D. Now listen to that minor tonality.
Tell
D
me
minor.
when it's over. Tell me when it's over.
And look at what she did now. Now she's taking us into A major, which is again totally unexpected. So we're grooving in the key of G the whole time, and then that A just takes it to another level. And that's a great example of really interesting songwriting that normally you won't really hear on the radio, right? So listen to how that A major just takes things to another level and how unexpected it is because it's not in the key, right? Let's listen one more time.
'Cause I don't wanna be caught up in a dangerous love supreme, but I know it's coming.
No, it's coming.
Yeah, I know it's coming.
No, it's coming, coming.
See it in your face. You let this thing go to waste. Yeah, you keep on running.
Keep on running.
You keep on running away from love.
And the band really picks things up at this point. So that's an A going into a C, going into F, staying on the F, and then in the G. Then that repeats C, A to the C to the F. And then she ends it on a B flat, which is again very it's not typical, right? And that's what makes it interesting, to me at least. So, and now Chris Stapleton takes his solo. Let's listen to what he does.
Tell me when.
All right, so what you can hear the band doing now is they're playing that D with the F sharp on the bass, going into a G and then into A minor. Again, a different kind of chord progression within this tune, right? This is the third one so far. She's really playing games with the chords. So again, that happens twice. D with that F sharp on the bass, into a G, and then into an A minor. And then the third time around, and I think this is really interesting, it's the same thing, but now ending on F. So unexpected, so unexpected. Okay, so that's what's happening during the solo. And what Chris Stapleton does, let's listen one more time.
You keep on running away from love.
They're going into A minor. Okay, so he's really taking it away with these bends. Again, showing that you don't need to play a lot of notes, but it's the way you play them. So it's right, and that last note, he really leaves that vibrato. And I think he's thinking A minor here, since we're kind of going to that A chord and it's all around the A. So anyways, that vibrato at the end, and then he'll take you even higher. So the first bend is here. Then the second bend is even higher up. Right? So he's taking you one step higher, and then he's going even higher, and that's kind of taking you on this ride. And then to get down, something like that. So again, kind of thinking A minor pentatonic, trying to stay out of the way of all these moving chords there. Let's listen one more time. I might not have played exactly. I might not have played exactly the exact way, but anyways, you get the point. Again, just letting that bend die out. Sorry. I accidentally muted it out the first time there, but he just lets it ring. He bends up. With your right hand, you want to try to keep the other strings quiet, and then not have that note die out, and then let it down, right? So, and then something like that. Cool solo, simple but really cool.
Tell me when it's over.
Tell me when.
Now the whole band again takes everything down. You hear the bass is gone. They're trying to just take us down one last time before they take us to that last climax.
It's over.
Tell me when it's over.
Tell me when it's over.
Tell me when it's
Bass is
over.
back.
Tell me when it's over.
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 A major. Now the energy's going up again.
No, it's coming. No, it's coming, coming. See it in your face. Keep on running away.
C flat.
No, it's coming. No, it's coming, coming. Keep on running.
Did you see that there? Chris Stapleton just went for a G major chord, even though the band goes for a B flat. So even he, who's so experienced, messes up, just like all of us, right? Look at his finger go to the G. Do you see that? He went right for that G. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, he went for the G and the band goes to B flat. So anyways, we all make mistakes in this arrangement. There's just so much going on. You'd have to really learn this cold if you wanted to play in this band and perform this tune. You'd have a lot of homework. Sheryl Crow is torturing these men.
Keep on running. Away from her. Keep on running.
A, C, maybe play a power chord. Then they ended on the A major, which is not typical. We're playing kind of in G the whole time, but then she just ends it on an A major. So very interesting songwriting there. I really enjoyed this tune. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't so far. Leave me a comment. Let me know what songs you'd like me to do next. Anything in this kind of style, I really, really enjoy doing. So let me know. Huge shout out to Steve Reagan in Oregon, who turned me on to Chris Stapleton in the first place about 5 years ago. So shout out to Steve. Shout out to all of you guys that watch my videos. I really, really highly appreciate it. And I'm very thankful for all of your support. So thank you very much. It really means a lot to me. Without you, none of this would be here. This room wouldn't be here. These guitars, these computers, nothing would be here. So thank you. It's because of you that I'm able to do this. And I hope that what I do contributes to your life in a positive way, somehow gives you some kind of mojo, and helps you, learn the guitar, get through the day, have a good time playing. All right, Henry Olsen here. Have a great day. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon with another episode of Hang with Henry. All right, take it easy. Bye-bye.